manual on standby too. Manual English, yeah, that'll be a good start. Never got into this game, sell me on it, Bobby. I mean, this is my first time diving into it. These are games that people submit. So, yeah, it's I'm going into this one pretty much blind. So, yeah, if I say I don't like it, I will say that. But cinema games tend to be pretty, I was going to say pretty involving. There's a lot of, some of them have a lot of story behind them, and some of them can be a bit complex as well. Defender of the Crown. Yeah, I don't think I've played that one either, but I've heard that was a pretty decent one. Okay, here we go. Digging the title screen. And we got a software failure. Okay, so no worries. I mean that was on a A500 setup. Okay, let's try the next one up. Maybe, I was going to say that was on a one. I actually put the chip RAM to 2 megabytes. I know some games don't like that. Okay, let's change that up. Take 2. Oh yeah, that's right. It came from the desert. Well, yeah, I hope it didn't, do that literally. Otherwise, yeah, that'd be a very sticky scenario. Ah, yeah. Interestingly enough, that's what I did try. I did try it first of all with the OCS setup. But yeah, if it continues to bug out, I think it's back to using Amiga Live. Not a good start. Oh, please insert volume. That's weird. We've already got it on there. Or did I disable that? Okay, reset 2. Yeah, generally my mind works around like because I know most games have the OCS setup, A500 1 meg of RAM. Some older titles you have to disable the any additional disk drives. Anything that gets a bit more complex to that, my mind just goes, okay, go to Amiga Live. Was a knob to run, as you recall, probably why I didn't get. Oh, okay, okay. That's a shame because Wins ran fine on original hardware. Although maybe we're just lucky in that regard. Okay, fingers crossed. If it doesn't work, another recoverable alert. Oh. I mean it's loading, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before it crashes out again. Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll also leave save states as well, just in case. What do we call it? Sun. There we go. I was going to say, it's working at the moment. Um, Maybe I should consult the manual on who to be. Um, I like him. He's got a good beard and stash on him. And yes, I did consult the manual for that. Honest. Okay. Oh, there we go. God, I hate it when it does that. It's like when it feels like when it's on life support, it just goes boo, but then it suddenly goes back again. Prepare to march. Also, are these the graphics don't look right? I don't know. Is this supposed to be a thing? Was that just like snow and trees? Okay. We don't have any control of our cursor. Has anyone played this before? And if they have, is this what the map section? Does this look right? Not a clue. That's fine. Yeah, like usually there's an indicator somewhere, like, you know, you control something. I can see guys moving to the right. Oh, how did I bring that up? That was a right click? Okay. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. You've seen versions looking way better than this as well. Looks a little low quality for a cinemaware game. I am not sure when this was. Did it have a date on the file? Um, no, it doesn't. That's a good question actually. Yeah, this was in looks like 1989. So that's yeah, pretty old, very old for a cinemaware game. tiny red and white cursor. I'm not seeing anything like that, like an arrow or something. Right. I tell you what, I think it'll be safer if we check on the version on Amiga Live. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it didn't feel like even the graphics, they feel a little bit off. Like just like the bright green just doesn't really seem to make sense. Doesn't look coherent with the rest of the artwork. So I think it is time. Yeah, I'm just gonna load up Amiga Live. I mean that would be different. Okay. Right, we got two versions here. We got the NTSC version, and so the one below must be the PAL version. So we're going to go with that one. Can confirm. Yeah, they kind of looked. There was something didn't add up. Okay. Players one. Right. Let's begin that. Can kill that. Okay, you should have seen that briefly. I like how the eyes close as well. Just little nice touches like that. Oh, here we go. I don't even remember this bit. Dawn marks the beginning of a new rebellion, the rebirth of the passionate cause for which Yoimasa has sacrificed his life. Feeling your blood flow like lava in your veins, you set forth upon the great adventure that lies ahead. Touch sword hilt to continue. Oh, click the mouse button. Yeah, there we go. It's more, looking more green, isn't it? Probably one where we need to sort of save scum this as well. They're just checking if it all works. Yeah. Okay. Review troops. Exhibiting the wisdom of a true leader, a detailed report on the forces in question is requested. As the scout speaks, the size and strength of the army are envisioned. Okay. So, like, just like Oriental North and South. That's actually another game I've never played, but you know, just with the little people and stuff, it's kind of cool. Troop strength, exit view. What's that supposed to mean? I do like the fan. Erasing the mental picture while memorizing its significance, the current military situation is re-evaluated. No, I've never played North and South. I've seen it being played. You know, I've seen like the like real time like war, like the collisions and stuff. You got like the cannons, you got like the cavalry, and yeah, the spearmen as well, the troops. But I know it's yeah, it's pretty well received on all ports, isn't it? Okay, so I think we reviewed the troops. Enter home or prepare to march. Oh, we got there. Though relieved to be back in Kamakura, the continuing turmoil in your beloved country denies you the luxury of rest. Immediately you attend to matters in the council room. Okay. Oh wow, just commit seppuku just like that. Hire ninja to assassinate Takida. So it looks like we got a lot of enemies. Should rather play North and South than this one. I was gonna say I do. Yeah, I gotta. That's the whole point of the wheel. I got to play what the wheel lands on. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad at the moment. I guess we're just talking about visual novels briefly, and I guess these were sort of like visual novels in a sense. They did have quite a bit of story to them. And only you had like action sequences is after that, and then after that the story will continue. Um, okay, I don't know any of these people except I guess they're evil. So here we go. I like the idea of hiring ninjas. In the dead of night, you hire a ninja assassin to kill your most powerful enemy. Oh no, not the assassins. Because yeah, just show it a public domain collection disc. Ah, okay, I yield. Okay, so has that taken effect then? Just seeing if there's any secret areas. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's march. The decision to continue the march is given. The troops form a long column and await the order to advance. Yeah, this looks more like the game should look. There's a sword cursor and the graphics aren't messed up. Okay. I should really look at the manual, but I'm kind of worried that if I do, it's gonna be like pages long. It's 24 pages long. Okay, there's a page called Mapping Strategy, so let's have a look at that. Guys, just walls of text. Okay. I mean the text is quite clear. It doesn't look too confusing. Many castles watch over the great island of Japan. Most fearful are those to the west, for there lies the heavily guarded territory of the Taira clan. If you conquer the Taira and occupy all enemy-owned castles, you can make this land safe for Minamoto once again. Maneuvering your armies will be first priority, but before taking any action, you want to know the status of your troops. Okay, so I think we did that. I think we did review the our own army. Weather and seasonal conditions will have an effect on your armies. Armies will suffer the least casualties under favourable conditions. Oh, there's a lot to sink in here. Okay, so is this us? Can we go say here? Okay, yeah, I believe that this is us. And all these factions are like other enemies, I'm guessing. Why are we just standing around? I thought we wanted to go here. It would be nice, like, if you hover your cursor over an area, it tells you what the area is. That would help greatly. Could Google a game map. I mean, the map's already sort of present. Something's flashing. Is that like a conflict? Oh, wait a second. Munimori. Yeah, I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of referring back to the manual. Controls. Come on. That should be the first and foremost thing to look at. Oh, something has happened whilst I was reading the manual. What's going on? What? Forced seppuku? Your dishonorable plot to assassinate an enemy general has been exposed. You return to the confines of your council room to make a most unpleasant decision. That's what we did at the start, wasn't it? Well, I'm glad I didn't save state after that. Okay, come on. That's it. I was waiting for the animation. Okay, I mean, that was kind of lackluster, but sure. He just kind of looked like he went to sleep. Okay, so that's almost like a red herring then, wasn't it? So we know not to do that again. Or indeed, any time. I was going to say that there's like different factions to choose from as well. Although maybe I don't know, it just like rolls a random encounter, and maybe you were successful, or maybe you weren't. Was there anything else to do here? Oh, not exit, yeah, Wally. My fault. Yeah, it's all very, very story heavy. This, like, everything is just like full on description. So yeah, definitely, it definitely has that cinema-ware vibe. So maybe they have a different reaction if if the troop's strength is lower than normal. Okay, so where are we this time? There was a red ship there, wasn't there? Where did that go? I was gonna say, is that us? Can't even locate our own army. Can we go here? Okay, so the red ship comes on there. Yeah, this is pretty baffling. Not gonna lie. Banners, strategy, troops. Okay, I might as well read about ninja assassins. Because if there's a page of description onto it, let's have a look. Oh, it just says always be prepared for surprise ninja attacks. Hmm. I mean, yeah, totally. If a ninja's attacking you, be ready to defend. Hmm. If I can just get out of this bit, or just like know where we are and know what to do, like move certain sections. So yeah, right click of the mouse button brings up the area, but we don't know what to do to sort of travel to the locations. Something's flashing there. So is there like a conflict? It gives you a lot of backstory, but just one how to. It gives you mapping strategy, but how do we control it? There's no like basic control options. I don't think there is anyway. Okay, it says click and hold on a crane's head on either side of the message window to scroll the map left or right. So, okay, yeah, there's two separate manuals for it. One's like strategy guide, and the other's like mainly the story bit. So the cranes are left and right here. Okay, sort of getting somewhere now. Now we just need to find our own whereabouts. But yeah, taking us half an hour to figure that much out. We're in for a long journey here. I think more reading is needed. Keyboard commands. S forces a summer display on the map. A speeds up the movement of time. Okay, place the cursor over the name in the right of the box and press the left mouse button to see if more than one person is in a location. Keep clicking until you see all the information. To get involved in an encounter, select one of your generals. Oh, something has happened. Something bad, probably. When the information box pops up. Okay, better read the rest later. What we've got here, or elements of another way are sighted in the vicinity. Precautionary measures are taken to prepare for the encounter. Form alliance, engage in battle, continue march. They're preparing for battle. Oh, okay, I'm glad he made up our minds for us. Munimori expresses disdain towards you and begins to maneuver his troops into attack formation. With a sharp snap, you unfold your war fan and signal the beginning of a great battle. Before that happens... Oh, I've got to say, it doesn't give us a chance. It says click, but it's just... If you don't click, it does it anyway. So we're on the top. Is it right click to unleash the archers? It seems to be shuffling around a lot. You can move the arrow keys, great. Why are we retreating? What's going on? I'm sort of right clicking here. I'm trying to move, trying to advance. Come on, we can get this archer on the right. There we go. Okay, it's incredibly janky, but yeah, it was left to move and right to fire, but the way they're just sort of shuffling around, I don't know, it took a while for them to sort of acknowledge that. Okay, one's gone, two's gone. Okay, excellent. In the battle, Yoitomo lost 19 warriors and 8 archers with 6 men wounded. I think that one archer sort of just saved us all. Okay. Let's review our troops. I know we don't have many left. Oh, Never mind, seem to have a whole platoon there. So why are the controls so... what's the word I'm looking for? Naff? Also, you gotta listen to this. I know this was the same with a few other old games, especially sort of like role-playing games as well, RPGs. So backup copies. Make a backup of Real 2. So they say real instead of disc because it's cinemaware. Play the copy and store the original in a safe place. You cannot back up Real 1. Caution: do not write protect Real 2. Games are saved to this disk. If the disk is write protected when you try to save a game, the game you're saving will be lost. And I remember like other instances, it's like they give you like big warnings, and you could like potentially format the discs and stuff like that. So it's very sort of very complex just to sort of get a game starting up. Oh, it says to play a strictly strategic game, select Yoshitsune. I can't remember which one we selected. Since he is the better warrior, you won't be required to participate in the arcade sequences, although you may do so if you wish. Oh, so maybe we didn't then. Oh, really? Oh, that's sorry to hear that. Yeah, we did have wins. It wasn't the I was like a friend of my older brother's lent it to us. So I'm guessing you had the official game because you'd had to. Was this regarding the what was it like the copy protection bit? Because it had a yeah, it had a weird option. Like one of the options was a save slash exit, which was kind of cruel. Though I could see where they were coming from because it's by having that option is like, well, if I save it, automatically quit out, or I could be enticed to continue on with the game. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I was gonna say back then it was quite easy for stuff like that to happen. Is this worth saving? I don't know. I'm amazed we're still in this. But yeah, this like even making the most out of this game, you would need to read the manual thoroughly, I reckon. I thought I can do that so much, but I don't want this to be a me reading stream. Not all of it anyway. Now this is the bit that keeps getting me, the map screen. And the combat and the rest of it. Well, I was going to say, oh hello, the peace and safety of Kamakura is suddenly jeopardized by the appearance of a hostile force gathering outside the walls. To protect to protect the foot soldiers below, archers take up positions in the high keeps. No, 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 it's okay, Chef. Honestly, we'll play it a bit longer. Oh, here we go. Um, we can move the bow across. Hang on, so shall we pause this and pause and contemplate, or rather pause and see what to do there? Does it tell you what to do in this section? Um, hmm. Oh, here we go. If a ninja assassin you hired is caught, he may squill, forcing you to commit seppuku to save your honor. In this case, the suicide is automatic. Yeah, that would be tragic if that happens. Oh, here we go. Archery skills. Better archery skills. Oh no. No, I'm not sure. Not sure. Can't see the controls for this bit. Okay, I guess we'll have to play it by ear. We noticed that we could move the bow around, but to... Oh, here we go. Well, that was a bit late. Oh, okay, it was just sort of delayed. We had to wait for the horseman to come, so are we just... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're doomed, aren't we? This is tough. Why aren't we landing a single hit? I'm just waiting for one to just like crawl up right up close and just like slice my head off. How are we not landing a single hit here? This is embarrassing. Oh yes. Okay, we can take that victory. That's like beating the game. Only after like what was that, the 300th arrow? What? We were victorious? No. We only took out one person. Or does it mean victory for the other guys? No, I don't know. Well, maybe that arrow was poisonous, and that poisonous spread to other people. It's a shame because, a lot of people, well, quite a few people are saying this game's not good. I don't want to, I don't want to say that. Obviously, a lot of effort has gone into this. I don't know, I felt like I invested many hours into this and I'm still not getting anywhere fast. Then maybe you could blame it on the game for that, but I don't know. I know somebody out there has got the patience and commitment to see this one through to the end. I just don't think that's me. It is odd that no one really mentions the game fondly, or that three. I've never played Three Stooges either, but I've seen Trapshot play it on Amiga Live. But yeah, Cinemaware was more, yeah, it was more sort of story. Well, the clue was in the title, wasn't it? It's very sort of movie orientated. They also did, though I've never played it. Was it the King of Chicago? Looks like the weather is brightening up a little. So I do apologise, just delving more into the manual. Scored 8.5 on Lemon Amiga. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Some people, they clearly know they clearly figured it all out. I was going to say, it's definitely not a game that you will learn just overnight. It's gonna take a bit of thorough dedication. Is that a mirror encounter? Can we see that? Maybe the cloud's in the way. And yeah, to tell the truth, I did have quite a lot of difficulty trying to get to grips with it came from the desert as well. And I know that a couple of people have played that one on Amiga Live and just, yeah, seem to just breeze through it. So yeah, I think the majority of cinemaware games, or just like, yeah, just anything that's deep and involving, just takes a little while to get into. I think we did something there. So I made the mistake of clicking on areas when I think I need to drag areas with the left mouse button. Okay, I think this guy's a bit clueless because I wanted him to go over there, but maybe the water's sort of blocking his path, so he's just taking a longer route. Okay, are we going to clash? I sense a clash here. I'm not sure why we can... drag only this guy. Not even sure if there's a way to sort of speed up this bit. What we done here, we sort of dragged our troops to this area, which I believe is enemy territory. Okay, where where are we even going? I just wanted to sail across this bit. Okay, something might happen here. Come on. Okay, so it looks like an encounter is happening, but I don't think it's involving us personally. I don't think so. I guess I usually reading the manual, something will happen then. It always happens when I sort of read a manual. An event takes place. Okay, so you end just reading the end bit. It says you beat the game if you capture all 19 castles, and you get a screen showing all your ratings and depictions of the battles you fought. Just said Hoto was killed. Okay. So yeah, that will be our strategy. Just wait till the war fans out and then pick off whoever's left. I'm not even sure how to get back to our own castle because it all looks, well, at first glance anyway, it all looks a bit too similar. Oh, okay. So looking at the battle bit, so left button attract men towards the cursor. Right button repel men from the cursor. But if you press both buttons together, it alternates between archer and samurai cursor. So that's a bit convoluted. And if you click the left mouse button on the general, that first horn signifies the attack. If you click it again, it retreats them. There's going to be a collision there. Okay, yeah, I do apologise, but I think I'll wrap up this game right away. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not going to be that quick to judge it because it's going to be one of those games that's going to take take a very long time to figure out, at least for me anyway. So if anything, it's me for giving it a bit of a disservice. However, it looks kind of pretty. It was quite funny that we got ratted out and committed suicide in order to atone for our sins. But yeah, that was Lord of the Rising Sun. It would be nice to see, because I know some of the Cinemaware games have like a sort of story behind them as well. So it would be nice to witness something like that. However, I think it is time to move on. So it is